Hello everybody, welcome back to another review. We're going to keep pumping these out because I got a lot to go through. Today we're doing another CT Toys, and that is the Mafex style Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is how the box came. I can't get the stand. It is very damaged. You see the bottom is rounded out, sides are puffed out, stickers everywhere. But let's go ahead and take a look at the package. It's got a nice window display of the figure, got some red dots up here kind of blending in. Rendition of the figure down here, Spider-Man logo, Spider-Man Miles Morales number 92, CT Toys logo. On the side, if I push it in, you can see a rendition of Miles Morales, Spider-Man logo, again. Up top, you got the Spider-Man logo with the red and black. The side, you got another rendition, Spider-Man logo. Bottom is just a bunch of warnings. Back did have... Okay, just making sure my address wasn't on there. Did have a bunch of renditions, but it's cut up by these stickers that are just really stuck on there. Yeah, like they're not coming off. You get to see some of the accessories, more of the figure. Opening it straight up, out the package, you get just a clear display of the actual figure and everything inside, which I'm going to open up and show the accessories now. I will say the actual plastic on this is very bent and hard to open and close because I've opened them up once. So let's go ahead and get into them right now. Okay, so accessory wise, let's go over the webs first like usual. You get two web lines that can plug into the hands, just like so. You get two short web shot effects and two long ones. I'll show how those work whenever we're done with the figure. As of different parts, you get two magnetic feet, completely black. My problem with them is if they're touched together or if they're on something magnetic, they will lose their magnets. No, I don't really care. I don't use the magnets, but for someone that might want to use them, you might have to glue them. You get two magnetic hands. As you can see, there is a little bit of like plastic sticking up there. You do get two regular wall crawling hands. These look very nice. You can see the web lines underneath the paint, kind of showing that how he took over Peter's suit. I don't remember if he did that in the comics. I know he did that in the movie. I haven't read the Miles Morales comics in a while. You do get two relaxed hands. I'm going to plug this back onto the figure real quick. You get two of the web grabbing hands that I showed before. Two whipping hands. Two fisted hands. And two kind of like sprawled out hands, but I will show what those are actually used for in a second. And that is for his unmasked mask. As you can see, it's just beautiful paint on this actually. Looks very nice. And that's just you gotta kind of finagle it. There we go. You can hold it onto his mask. Get three head sculpts. First of all, we got this beautiful Miles Morales head. Looks straight out of the comics. No real paint issues here, except for one of these eyebrows looks a little shorter than the other, but that might just be the expression. There is a cut off right here to show the neck. That's missing some paint right there. Seams are a little visible, but no big deal. You get the normal head sculpt. No real problems here. Oh, there's a scuff right there. Then you get the squinted eyes version. There's some missing web paint here and there. Ultimately, not that bad. So here is the actual figure. And before we get into anything, obviously you can swap out the feet for the magnetic feet and the hands for magnetic hands. For those web accessories, I'm not going to put the flipping hand on, but you just plug the web line right in, and then a hand to go along with it, and it can look like he's shooting web, which you will see later on in the actual poses. He stands at a good height, feels nice, doesn't feel cheap. Paint wise, got some scuff right there. The back logo looks great. Kind of stretches a little bit. The lines do go into the joints across the arms. Paint rub right there. His front logo looks nice. You got the nice V pattern going on, which I'm a very big fan of. The rest of it is basically just solid black. Yeah. Not much going on detail wise, not much you can mess up. Articulation on this figure is amazing. You can look up that much, down that much, tilt his head side, all the way around. He does have joints, butterfly joints to go in, out. Arms can go down that much, out that much. Obviously you get the 360, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, giving him full range. The wrist is on a peg, so you can hinge back and forth and swivel all the way around. First part of the ab crunch can go that much forward, that much back. The second part can go that much forward, that much back, and using both, you can go that much forward and that much back. He does have drop down hips, so regularly he can kick out that much, back that much, dropping down, he can kick out that much, and back that much. He can kick that far out, drop down the hips though, you can get a lot more movement. No thigh or boot swivel, but you do get those double jointed knees in great range. Can't kick himself, but that's okay. Feet fall off on this guy a little bit, but that's no big deal. Speaking of which, they are on a pivot and a hinge, going that much back, that much forward, toe articulation, the old package. And if you want to use that unmasked head sculpt, you just take off this neck peg and plug the other one right in. Maybe. Apply some force to it. And there we go. Got it on. It looks very nice. Articulation stays the same. I'm on. Got it off. I mean, you can simply just plug his old neck on and masked head on. Ultimately, very nice figure. It's only $20, I believe, on AliExpress. And it's going to be all for this video. I'm going to get my final thoughts in this posing. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Go to my TikTok for updates on customs, updates on the channel, and posing itself. And that will all be in the link in the description. I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye. Once again, with no shocks from anybody, CT Toys knocked it out of the park with this Miles Morales. This is one of their earlier models, so some of the flaws are still there, but still. For $20, you can't beat it. Honestly, real companies should start probably being scared of them. I recommend it like usual.